Hello everyone, Mr. Nacho here and welcome to my moonshine making operation. Today we're gonna be a cowboy. Yeehaw! I have made a swap build for you with revolvers and shotguns and whatnot, so let's get to it. The primary archetype is the hunter with hunter's mark. The secondary archetype is the gunslinger with the sidewinder skill. The drip that we are wearing is the High Noon Hat, High Noon Dads, High Noon Souls, and the High Noon Arm Guards, so the entire set. When it comes to the relic, we are using the Tranquil Heart with range crit chance, crit damage, and the weapon swap speed. When it comes to the weapons themselves, we are using the Sparkfire Shotgun with Overflow and Fetid Wounds. We are using the Krelax with the Stormbringer on it. And we are using the Silverback Model 500 with Corrosive Rounds and Twisting Wounds. You might want to swap the Twisting Wounds and the Fetid Wounds and the Overflow between the weapons. That's perfectly fine. We just want to apply the status effects, which is the Overloaded, Corroded, Burning, and Bleeding, so that we will get the full benefit of our Ahane Crystal. So however you want to apply them, that's just up to you. When it comes to the jewelry, we have the abrasive whetstone because it's insane. Then we have the provisioner ring, which actually makes this build possible. And what it does, it reloads firearms over time while they are stowed. So whichever weapon you are not using will get slowly reloaded over time. Then we have the probability cord to increase our crit damage. Then we have the Akari warband to increase our crit damage and our crit chance. And last we have the Ahani crystal to increase our damage by 20% multiplicative, which is insanely huge for us. When it comes to the traits, we have Triage and Regrowth, just the basic way of getting our HP back, combined with the Tranquil Heart, it's quite a lot. Then we have Fortify, so we have 140 armor, which is 41.3% total damage reduction. Then we have Strong Back, so that the entire set that we are wearing will count as light. You might want to just run this build on the medium or even heavy setup, it's up to you. Then we have Vigor to have more max HP, Spirit to increase mod power generation because we will be relying on our mods quite a lot. Then we have Expertise to have as little cooldown as possible. Handling to reduce the spread of the Sparkfire Shotgun and the Silverback Model 500. And also so they don't kick as much whenever we shoot them, because it will just make it harder for us to aim. And then we have 8 points in footwork to increase our movement speed while aiming, so that we don't really have to lose any DPS whenever we are dodging things. So yeah, this is the basic setup. Also, I would highly recommend the Tranquility Font to reduce the reticle sway, spread, and gun recoil by 35% for an hour. That's very nice. Alright, so for the general purpose for mobbing, you just want to use the Hunter's Mark skill, and then just go to town and kill all of the mobs. It should be simple enough. And you want to just keep swapping your weapons, so the easiest way to do it would be to just hold down the swap weapon button. And for me, I have rebinded it to the thumb button on my mouse so that I can just hold it and it will just keep swapping for me. Simple enough. And then whenever we shoot, the other weapon will get slowly reloaded. You can see our shotgun gets reloaded. Now our Silverback got reloaded. So we can just keep on shooting almost for like an entire minute without having to reload even once. And the way that we can do it is that we want to first just run out of the regular ammo that we have. Then we want to pop mod to reload our gun instantly. And whenever that is about to run out, we want to pop Sidewinder to reload our guns again. And after that, we should be about enough to have our mods ready again to pop them. Then we will reload again, and then we will just have to reload manually after that. But it should be about a minute of constant fire whenever you just try to swap your weapons and just keep shooting. It will deal about 5,000 damage, which I will show you in a moment. I just employed my friend to help me so that he would shoot me and I would dodge to proc the Akari Warband to make it more consistent, since it's really tough to proc the Akari Warband by yourself, especially with this setup. In the boss fight, however, it is extremely easy to keep it procced because you will deal too much damage and the boss will mostly just focus on you, so that you will have to dodge. Alright, so I will show you the DPS right now, and after that I will show you the clips that I've prepared for you. I hope that you will enjoy them. I hope that you'll like this build. I find it very powerful and fun to play after you get used to the weapon swapping mechanic. It's very nice because what it does is it allows you to keep the reload animation or like repump animation, whatever it's called. So this one. So you will just swap and shoot, swap and shoot, swap and shoot. And this will be enough to increase the DPS rather than just shooting it one by one by one by one. You might want to use the Sparkfire shotgun for this. The other great option is the Ford Scattergun, which might arguably be even better because it has slower RPS and it has higher base damage. The other thing that you might want to use it with is the Huntmaster M1. You might even want to use it with the Wrangler 1860. When it comes to the secondary weapons, you might want to go for the Silverback Model 500. You could go with the Sure Shot, but it's not as good as other weapons. A great one as well is the Double Barrel. Since we are already spec'd into handling and we have the Tranquility Font, then the reticle on it will be quite small and it will deal some insane damage whenever you swap to it. And these are basically all that I would recommend to use. Maybe the Rapture Cannon would work as well, but it actually fires quite quickly, so the swapping to it doesn't really give you as much benefit as with the other one. Alright, so without further ado, we'll go to the damage test on the gun range right now, and then I'll show you the clips I've prepared. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hope you'll enjoy this, and have a great day.